Hi everyone, thank you for tuning in. Looking into the rental market, there has been a recent proposition to bring into place a blacklist for landlords. Landlords who refuse to carry out necessary repairs, enter their tenants' homes without notice, or generally behave poorly or unfairly could risk being named and shamed by the New South Wales government if a new campaign to hold them accountable succeeds. Just like there is already a blacklist available for terrible tenants, there are now demands that a similar system be set up for lousy landlords, with property industry backing. The campaign is being pushed by a lady named Rachel Black, who has had bad experiences with landlords over the years and who has just launched a petition for members of the Legislative Assembly to introduce the system. Her ideal would see dodgy landlords think twice before acting poorly towards a tenant, as they would be in fear of getting themselves listed on a public database where anyone can access. Rachel Black, a landlord and tenant herself, has pointed out that this would be a positive change for tenants. Reason being is, in New South Wales, a tenant enters a lease with no indication of what the landlord has been like in the past. Tenants don't have access to maintenance records, ex-tenant references, or any tribunal dealings the landlord has been involved in. Much like tenants are thoroughly checked when they apply for a rental property, there is no equivalent for a landlord. The New South Wales Tenants Union sees the campaign as a step in the right direction to making a useful difference to the experience of renting. Senior Policy Officer Leo Patterson-Ross said he would prefer, though, to expand that into a system of registering or licensing landlords in the same way as the New South Wales Government is discussing introducing short-term rental operations on platforms such as Airbnb, with the idea that being a landlord is like running a business where the law needs to be understood and the right insurances are held. Taking a look at vacancy rates, it appears empty rental listings have decreased across Australia's capitals except for Sydney and Melbourne. While the number of vacant rental listings has fallen significantly in Brisbane, Darwin, Perth, Adelaide and Hobart over the past year, Sydney and Melbourne continue to bear the brunt of closed international borders that has left many inner city apartments without tenants. Recent Domain data has showed Sydney's vacancy rate has risen as of February 2021, where the number of vacant rental listings has increased by 9.1% over the past year, and the vacancy rate edged up from 2.6 to 2.8%. Experts have indicated, though, that the worst may be over for Sydney and Melbourne, and tenants across the rest of the country could expect rent rises. With record lower interest rates assisting many would-be renters become first home buyers, and with some areas of Greater Sydney remaining cheaper to buy than to rent, it's important for any landlord at the moment to remain competitive and fair with their pricing. That's all for today. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.